honey, I told you the story. I was in Johannesburg. Sit down. Johannesburg, South Africa. I went to preach. And after the service, I came into the hotel, the Hyatt in Johannesburg. As I walked into the elevator, 2 white men. And as I walked in there, I just greeted them. They said, "Are you a pastor?" I said, "Yes." They said to me, "Johannesburg is so blessed this weekend. We have a lot of men of God here." I said, "Which other men of God are here?" They said to me, "Have you heard of R W Shamback?" I said, "Yes, I've heard of R W Shamback." They said, "We are his bodyguards. He's right in this hotel." I said, No, I must see R W Shamback. I preach R W Shamback messages, 84, 85, 86, word for word. I must meet R W Shamback. They said, "Okay, come with us." They took me to his room. They knocked the door. He was already old. They said, "Oh." They went in, came out and said, "He's so old. He said he wouldn't be able to see you now. But can you be at this door 6 a.m.? He will meet with you. 5 a.m. I was standing." When you know where you are, 6 on the dot, he opened the door. Tall with his evangelistic voice. "My brother from Nigeria, how are you?" I said, "Blessed." I grabbed him. He hugged me back. Then while holding, he said, "Do you know so and so?" He called some names in Nigeria. I said, "Very well." He said, "Those are my friends. I'm leaving this morning, but come with me." He took me downstairs, ordered for 2 cups of coffee. One for him, black coffee. He said, "How do you like it?" I said, "The way you like it." He said, "I like mine black. No sugar, nothing." I said, "Same thing. I like me that don't like coffee. Me too, I like mine black. Same thing. No sugar, no milk." He was drinking, I was drinking. He took me through his life story for 3 hours. Told me everything he's been through, life and ministry, AA, Allen, everything. One-on-one. At the end of it, he just grabbed me, put his hand on my chest, said, "My brother, everything God has done with me and everything God has not yet done with me, I put it on you." For 3 days, my body was suspended. 3 days, no hunger, no sleep. No hunger, no sleep. I was in that unction for 3 days. Meetings.